Oh hey guys, how the frig's it going today? Today we're actually filming with the GoPro Hero Session, which is very, very filthy, and I should really consider taking it downstairs and washing it off. Yesterday we went through that mud puddle, and well, we were going to go under that bridge, but we didn't, and I'm kind of glad we didn't, because holy crap, that would have been one messy endeavor. I talked to a couple of people, Adrian being one who actually did go through it, and he said that because he was in such a high gear, he had to put his foot down for stability. Nearly lost his foot to the mud that encased it. So I'm kind of glad we decided to turn around and go over the overpass, and rather than just brave it and think that because we have a fat bike we can do anything. Also, the mud got into everything, and you can hear it in the video, the sounds the bike was making. But I do have to say that on a side note, I am thoroughly happy with the way this little camera performed. It did a real good job yesterday on the bike vlogging. After I was done editing, I was like, wow, that is such an improvement over the session 4. Super wide gave you a little bit more of the area to see, and the microphone didn't get too knocked around by the wind noise, where the session would, like, the only reason why the session 4 worked out on Saturday is because we had no wind. It was a calm day. The only wind we had was me zipping around. So that's pretty good. Anyway, I've been hearing a lot of noise outside. It sounds like they're doing some constructions or something. This freaking guy. This guy right here. Look at him. I don't know why he jumps on me like this. He does this all the time. What, you smell something tasty? You are just outside. What? You want to eat this? He thinks you guys are a treat. You probably are, I don't know. You could be. But, because every time I cook something now, I give him some of the food. Well, I ask Google if it's okay first. Then I give him some of the food. He thinks whenever I'm holding something, he's going to get a piece. So he sees this and he wants a piece. I've been hearing noises all day today. Going up and down this freaking road. Yeah, it's doom and gloom today too, boys, so I don't know if we're going to get any bike time in. It is a lifting day after all, but if it's just like this tonight after work, I may just say frig it. Jump on the bike, go for a quick rip. We can do a little bike vlog, why not? But yeah, I decided I was going to try and film with the GoPro Session today. See, we can't see because I got to clean the vape off my windows. But this type of stuff has been going up and down my street all day, and they're carrying heavy equipment around the corner. Oh, I hope they don't take the power out. Kind of need that to work. Anyway, I'm going to go sit on the toilet and power dump. Get that out of the way. We got work today in a couple of minutes, like in half an hour. Already had my breakfast, had French toast. Like you needed to guess that one. It was good. Alright, I'll talk to you in a bit. Alright, we're done poopy time. I don't know how many hours of sleep I got last night. I'm thinking 6 hours, 43 minutes. Yeah, I went to bed at like 9, and I kept getting disrupted by my bowels. That's one of the problems with protein ice cream, guys. Because of the xanthan gum, it just makes you have to go all the time, and you really go. Like, you go hard. It's fun. I like talking about my bowels. Anyway, it's about time to get to work, so I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. Well, guys, you remember how I said I was gonna do a ride tonight? Well, that's not happening. Basically, the boss reached out to me today when I was working and asked me if it's possible for me to work tonight. Basically work 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. the full 12-hour run, which means I will not even be putting in a workout today because I'm going to be working non-stop, and when I get off work, all I'm going to want to do is go to bed. I'm okay with this. So basically, I kind of want to make some food right now because I am a little hungry, and it is 1:30, somewhere around there. It's 1:36. Good enough, good stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and fire some hamburgers into the air fryer and see if ground chuck will work in the air fryer, because I've never tried this before. And if it does, then revolutionary. Theoretically, I should do a workout today. Come on, Oreo, let's go. Back it up. Back up. He doesn't listen. I honestly don't know why he insists on going over there. There's nothing there, but there's got to be something there that smells good because he really wants to go there all the freaking time. Anyway, it's 1:38 now. 1:40. 1:40. I'm really off on my caloric burn for the day because I took off my Fitbit for an hour and a half this morning, so I literally ran on your basic BMI. So depending on how much you weigh, how tall you are, your body burns X amount of calories, and Fitbit will just run that math if it doesn't have any other analytics to go from body temperature and heart rate. So when it doesn't have that information, it just makes it up. It just like, oh, well, you burned 2,300 calories today because you're this heavy and this tall and this old. So it just bases it off of whatever the hell it wants, which is why, like Strava, for instance, it's hard to use Strava as a gauge of, like yesterday's ride said I burned 2,500 calories. Well, I know that's bullshit, because there's no freaking way in hell I burned 2,500 calories. Not on that ride. I was just putting along. I was just taking it easy. I was out for 4 hours and I only did 50 kilometers. Like, I wasn't even giving her. Could have gave her harder. Could have biked harder than last time, but I didn't. Because I just wanted to get out and bike. And depending on the weather tonight, let's go see what the old Googs has to say. Is it going to rain at 9?
Sorry, I can't give weather information for the past yet, but I found something similar. Do you want to know how do you tell if it's gonna rain?
Is it going to rain at 9 p.m. tonight?
No, it's not expected to rain in North Bay today at 9 p.m. The forecast is 14 degrees and cloudy.
We'll see how I feel at 9 p.m. Maybe I might go out for a rip snot. Maybe I might not. But I'm going to let those burgers cook. I'll probably take a quick station identification break, come down, grab them, plate them, eat them. They smell good. They smell really good. I'm just going to do a simple burger bun, ketchup, mustard, call it a day, drive it in my pice hole, and go from there. Because I have no time for me today. Oh well, I need the money because, like I said, I wasn't getting paid for yesterday, so this kind of makes up for it. Perfect. Alrighty. Well, air frying burgers works. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, hey there, people. Second break of the day. 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I got 5 hours left of this shift. And onward to tomorrow's shift. That's okay. Just been drinking a lot of freaking coffee. And watching a lot of freaking YouTubes. And fixing a lot of freaking problems. Keep going, dog. Just like stops. It takes me a while to go downstairs. I don't have 4x4. I barely have 2x2 for crying out loud. I'm so damn damaged. Which is nice. I don't be able to bike today and tomorrow. So I can heal up, but that's just racking on more miles I gotta get done before the end of the year. And by that I mean August. And even though me finishing the kilometers or not finishing the kilometers doesn't impact anything to do with the charity, it's one of those, if I do it, I do it, and if I don't, I don't. The kids still will get the money. Life is good. Or Sick Kids Charity still gets the money. This is more or less me trying to convince people to donate because it's a good cause and like these kids like need our help and stuff. So I'm gonna do my best to bang out all 825. I'm gonna give her, you know, it benefits me too in the long run because I get all this cardio in, and it's, you know, cardio's good. Burn some fat. I saw 16% on the Omron the other day, and that was kind of exciting. But yeah, that's going to help with friggin' getting a six-pack on the old belly sooner than later, that's for sure. So friggin' bang out some bike miles and have a good old time. Of course, I'm sacrificing the fishing for it, which means this weekend, depending on how it is, I was talking with a couple people, and they said since this weather took a shit, like honestly guys, it's August and it feels like October out there. It's the weirdest thing ever. Tonight it's going to drop down too. It's supposed to hit like friggin' 10 degrees C. Like my biggest fear about doing this challenge in August originally was the fact that normally August is hot. Like I remember August being like the charbroil month. I remember last year I'm sitting there spray painting the car and I was sweating buckets sanding, and it's like I was wet sanding, but I was using like water from the spray bottle and the sweat from my brow. And then this year it's like it's not even that hot out. It's like 10°C, 14°C. It's nice and cool. So, and it was around this time last year because I just got the memories on Facebook where I started doing work on the car. I started doing some shit here and there and spray painting and sanding and all. No, I think I was doing a lot of body work, sanding and all that. Then I spray painted, and then I started busting out the discs and trying to level it off because I screwed up on the paint mixture and made it into Freddy Krueger's skin. And yeah, the excitement you have when you take on a project that you're obviously not skilled enough to do, but you don't give a shit because what's the worst that's going to happen? You're going to have to peel the paint off and redo it anyway, so whatever, right? Whatever. Who cares? Freak, have fun. It's my car. I can do whatever the hell I want. I can freaking set it on fire and there's nothing you can do about it. I wouldn't do that though, but I'm just saying. Gotta have fun. You gotta learn things. Life is all about gathering a lot of skills so that when you're old and you die, you lose them all. Right? Something like that? I don't know. Freak, whatever. Have fun while you're alive. That's all I gotta say. Don't take life so seriously. But no, I got into a Facebook argument. No, I don't think it's an argument. Debate, anyway. Of the fact that people are all excited that sporting events are now open, and some people are mad that our local theater isn't open, but other theaters are open so people can go watch movies. Our theater hasn't been set up for social distancing yet. They're supposed to get it done by this weekend, maybe next weekend. But for me, I could care less. Mainly because I've literally gone from March until now without the use of restaurants. Barely. Like, we did some takeout, but that's about it. But I haven't sat in a restaurant and eaten. I haven't wasted money on movie tickets. And let me tell you, waste of money is the word I like to use because they're not cheap. You go in there, you spend $50, you get 2 movie tickets, 2 popcorns, and 2 sodas. $50. The popcorns leave you hungry because it's pure carbs because they load it up with friggin' garbage. And you end up missing half the movie because you're spending it pissing because the soda they give you is the size of a freaking gallon jug. So I don't really see the point of going to the theater and blowing $50 when you can just wait a couple months and the movie comes out on Netflix or DVD and then watch it there in the comfort of your own home. You don't have to listen to people laughing, people talking, people on their cell phones. You know, I never cared for really going to the movies. I'd rather just watch it in the comfort of my own home. Other things that are opening, like the bingo country is going to be opening up again soon so that the gamblers can go out. But they got to set up social distancing in there. There's new policies that got to go into effect. Masks and all that shit must be worn at all times, so on and so forth. I don't know if it's been reopened or they're talking of reopening. I saw a thing where they're talking about it, but I don't know if it already has gone through, if they've managed to hit the policies and procedures and get that to be a go, but whatever. Not my pig, not my farm, not my monkey, not my freaking circus. All I know is none of this affects me. I've gone 6 months without a lot of these amenities, and I could honestly care less about them. You know, people are all ecstatic. The bars are now open. Well, I really don't care for the bars. Not because I quit drinking, because I hate being around drunk people. I really dislike being around drunk people now. It's like I go to a friend's house and they're having a party, and you're hanging around with a drunk person, and they just don't shut up. And they just repeat themselves. Oh, you know. Oh, but you're so good. Oh, yeah. Shut your freaking drunk mouth. Oh, my goodness. Oh, anybody who knows what I'm talking about knows what I'm talking about. So I have no reason to go to a bar to hang around with people loaded off their mind who have no control over their damn faculties. That's not my idea of a good time. You know, I haven't gone to partners in a while, and that's probably coming to an end. I have no will or want to ever go back there. No need to do karaoke. I never sing anyway, and I don't really care about pool. So, no, I like the life I live now. Basically being more active, doing more fun things, lifting weights, riding my bike, going fishing, enjoying things. Winter's going to put a hankering on the bike riding and the fishing, but you know, it's why I was actually debating on selling the car, selling the Trans Am. because it'd be nice if I knew more, like if I was going to be getting this new job, making some extra cash, then I could afford to fix it up, keep it, and drive it. And my biggest regret is if I do sell it, how much I'm going to miss it. You know, unlike any other car I've owned, the Tempo, the Focus, the Golf, I kind of miss the Sierra because that was a badass truck and, you know, it actually served a good purpose. But the Trans Am's one of those cars that I've had throughout all those other vehicles. Trans Am's seen the Tempo, Trans Am's seen the Golf, Trans Am's seen the G6, Trans Am's seen the Ford Focus, Trans Am's seen the 89 Sierra, and it outlasted all of them. It's one of those, like, it's kind of rough to get rid of it, but at the same time, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do anything with it, except for just move it back into the garage in the winter and then back out in the summer. I don't know. It's one of those where I need to do some work on it, and maybe that's what I should do over the winter is study up on engine stuff and suspension stuff and learn how to do stuff so that next year maybe I can just say screw taking it to the garage and do a lot of the work myself and then just have it looked over. It's not exactly the safest thing to do probably, but you know, installing suspension, finding out why the front end's moving back and forth, swaying back and forth. It could just be some friggin', hopefully it's not the steering rack, because I have no idea how much those cost for a friggin' 88 Trans Am Firebird F body. Probably a couple bucks. More than you can afford, pal. Ferrari, eh? It's frig's sake. Anyway, I just came downstairs to let the dog out, pace around for a bit, probably rock a piss. I'm going to head back upstairs. Today's vlog has been brought to you by the letter B for boring because, yeah, I'm going to be working until I shut the vlog down. Start up in the morning, I'm working, and when I'm done, I'm working. Fun, fun, fun. Anyway, this is a cat. Yeah, she knows she's a cat. Right? Are you stupid? Gonna sniff the audience? Gonna sniff the audience? Does it smell like chicken nuggets? My goodness. Anyway, I'm gonna head upstairs. Alright, I'm gonna rock a piss first. I'm gonna turn off some lights first. Holy crap, I gotta pay for the hydro around here. Why do I have this shit running? Alright guys, I'll chat to you in a bit. Peace. Jesus, Murphy, I'm freaking hungry and I feel kind of bad eating because I'm honestly over my caloric intake for the day because that friggin' hamburger meat. I'm never buying beef again. Holy crap, is that ever caloric? Like 260 grams of beef, 650 calories. 260 grams of ground chicken, 300 calories. Like, why the frig would you eat beef? Besides the fact that it tastes delicious and it's awesome in your face hole. But I'm freaking hungry and I want to be full, so I'm going to make myself a protein ice cream. Why? Because it's not that caloric and it's friggin' delicious and it fills you up. That's three things that are very important in my life. I'm going to try something a little different this time around. I'm going to throw some maple syrup into the friggin' blend and see what happens. Probably going to give it a nice maple taste. Well, that's what I'm hoping for. Let's see what happens. The fun, the experience, the excitement. This is quite the weird supper I'm having, but it should be pretty good. You know, I hate to say it, but this is probably the best looking protein ice cream I've ever made in the history of making protein ice cream. Look at the thickness. Look at that. Don't lick those blades. Well, unless you hate your kid, you can let them. Those are razor sharp. That'll chop your tongue right off. Frig's sakes. This is going to be the best damn thing I ever put in my face hole. I'm so stoked. Alright. Let's, we got a couple minutes. Drop this down. Like, this is some thick shit. Some thick shit. Like, I've never made it that thick before in the history of making this shit. I have to see what the heck the calories are like. I'm probably going to be going into a major surplus today. And for not doing any lifting or anything, it's probably not a good idea, but I don't give a care. It is what it is. Okay, bye. The main problem having liquids for supper is it makes you have to pee really bad. So I'm going to be in a big time caloric overload today, but I'm okay with that. Because I'll make up for it on the weekend. But I'm in a super mega deficit. Again! Let this thing fill up with hot water because I made a mess of it. Yes, I did. Yes, I super duper did. So in case you're wondering, you're probably not. It's currently 6:42. Yup. And I'm just my whatever. They put me on the old after hours weekend schedule for today and tomorrow. Somebody apparently called in sick, so you work from home. Whatever. Hey, whatever, right? So that's why the boss kind of scattered and was like, "Holy crap! Hey, Adam, can you like maybe do you want some extra hours?" And I'm thinking, well, I got cocked over yesterday with having the day off and not getting paid for it. So yeah, I'd like some extra hours. That'd be pretty handy dandy, super candy. And he went, cool. He's like, how about this? He goes, today and tomorrow, 9 to 9. Sounds good. And I was like, yeah, thinking that. Oh, might actually be pretty damn good. Only to realize that I'm only getting a quarter of an hour more than normal. With the day off and working today and tomorrow from 9 to 9. Mind you, all it's doing is it's preventing me from, going outside and going biking or lifting weights, burning calories, getting stronger, all that fun stuff. But at least I'm not taking a kick in the friggin' paycheck, so that's okay. I don't mind that. At least my paycheck won't look pathetic and awful. Okay. Makes this vlog pathetic and awful. I don't know why you people tune in half the times, but yay, you tune in, so thank you. I appreciate it. One day I'll understand it. Until then, well, I think I'll just proceed to shit my pants, because that popcorn was a bad idea. By popcorn, I mean freaking protein ice cream. Wow, is that ever setting me off? It's going to be like another night like last night where I toss and turn in bed and spend a quarter of it on the toilet. But tomorrow, another 9 to 9, and then Thursday, 9 to 5. Tomorrow, though, from 9 to 5, it is live chat, and then Friday, 9 to 5 live chat, or Thursday 9 to 5, Thursday 9 to 5 live chat, Fridays at 9 till noon, and then off at noon I'm going to jump on the bike, get out there, get some more kilometers in, maybe do another bicycle vlog, because those are kind of fun. I don't know, you guys probably hate them. Nobody even commented on it, so people are just asking me stuff about the bike. Do you have disc brakes? Yep. Mechanical disc brakes. They're squeakier than shit. They're garbage. That's what I got. That's what I use. That's what they is. They're noisy. They're garbage. They're pathetic. But not as noisy as this thing. My goodness. So, I could probably take you guys through a tour of the bike one day and show you what I've been pedaling, in case you're actually curious. That's an option. But yeah, as far as me, I'm just going to work the rest of my shift. Tonight, go to bed. Tomorrow, wake up, put in another 12. Frig yeah. Makes up for the day lost. Work 2 12s. See, what would be sweet is if they would let me work 3 12s back to back, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I could have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. And I would still get the same amount of hours I'm getting now, but I'd only have to work 3 days, and then I could have 4 days to go fishing. Or get these kilometers over with so I could then go fishing. Wouldn't that be awesome? Like, somebody needs to fix this work schedule thing and give us more time for fishing and less time for friggin' stressing. Like, honestly, you think about the average human, you work 1/3 of your life. If you have a job like mine, you're sitting in an office, poor posture, just wrecking your spine, feeling like crap, getting fat off potato chips and donuts and stuff. It's a good time. Until you're really fat and you can't even see your wiener when you pee, but hey, whatever. I think she's contemplating the jump. Look at her. She's like really overanalyzing it. She's going to mess it up. She lost interest. Yeah, she lost interest. She knew she was on camera. Little wiener face. Anyway, I'm gonna head upstairs. I got this video to edit. Should probably get some of it done before the end of the shift. While things are kind of quiet. Before emails start. I don't have to jump into emails this time. I can if I want to. I don't know if I want to. I'm working with my old team. It's fun. Okay, bye. It's 9 o'clock in the evening and I'm finally freaking done. Wow, work, girl. So freaking happy that I'm done, guys. You don't know. Well, you probably do know, but one more to go like this, and then back to regular shifts are going to feel really short, especially Friday when I only work for 3 freaking hours. Thought I finished cleaning this, but I guess I just filled it with water and walked away. Should probably get on that. I'm going to do that now. Why? Because I'm going to need it later on. By later on, I mean tomorrow. The ice cream I made turned out really good. I'm not going to lie. It was probably the most fantastic damn ice cream I ever did whip out of that machine this time around. And I ended up using more ice and less of the milk. Normally I do 140 grams of ice and 140 grams of strawberries. This time I did 240 grams of ice, which doesn't add calories, it's freaking water. And instead of strawberries, I added 2 bananas to it. Now, I didn't realize that one medium banana, which is what I have, is about 100 calories. So I ended up making the ice cream a little bit more caloric than I should have. Probably could have done fine with 1 banana, but hey, you live, you learn. Hey, you just friggin' enjoy it. I knew I was going to be over calories today because I had ground beef. Ground beef is just disgusting. Well, it's awesome. It tastes great, but it's disgusting how caloric it is. So I figured for supper, or fake supper, whatever the hell we're calling this that I'm doing now, let's have some popcorn. We'll just have some popcorn right now. Enjoy a little bit of popcorn, watch a little bit of YouTubes, get to bed. Tomorrow's another day, so I'm sorry that the vlogs are going to be boring for today and tomorrow. Try and make them more exciting, but I can only do what I can do with what I got. It's not much, so we'll figure it out. Anyway, people, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. You probably didn't, and I don't blame you. I wouldn't have either. But you got to do what you got to do to get the cash so you can do stuff like bike and fish and eat burgers. High caloric burgers. Man, I miss lifting. But that's okay. I'll heal more, and then I'll be able to lift even harder the next time. So that'll be alright. Anyway, like, favorite, comment. Don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, guys, stay safe and peace the frig out. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.